At this hour, the battle continues to put out two raging wildfires in South Georgia.
Governor Brian Kemp was in the area today getting a look at the destruction. Governor Kemp says the Brantley fire may have been caused by a balloon hitting a power line. That fire is only 15% contained today. The Pineland fire is only 10% contained. Both of these fires have destroyed more than 120 homes. And the danger, unfortunately, is far from over. Hundreds of families are still on alert. Officials say conditions could get worse at any moment.
If there's any good news in all of this, Carly, it's that no injuries or deaths have been reported from the fire. And for more on this ongoing developing situation, we welcome in Atlanta News First anchor Victor Williams, joining us live in Brantley County with more on the ongoing efforts. Victor.
Yeah, Joe and Carly, we are learning that this is turning to a very historic set of circumstances for these fires taking place. A lot of them, unfortunately, are leaving what you see right here. These are just charred remains. Many acres now look just like this, destroyed. Take a look at this footage, however, of the wildfires and just how dangerous these flames can be. Governor Kemp had the chance today to tour the county to see the destruction left behind. Nearly 90 homes destroyed and dozens of families displaced, forced to evacuate. The drought conditions have not helped at all either. Because of that, the governor and other firefighters are now praying for rain. As far as what caused the fire, just like you said, Carly and Joe, they believe that this is the result of a balloon hitting a power line. As far as the severity of the fire goes, the governor says that this is actually the worst in the history of the state.